Hi ladies, it's Sadie Carter here to share a really important tip that I can give you that I truly believe is so beneficial when working with your customers when helping them pick out colors. I am talking about understanding skin tone and color recommendations. This is such a valuable tool when you are working with sales and working with customers, because I know from experience that when customers write you, they typically say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about lip sense and I'm so excited to try, but I have no idea what color to get. Can you please help me?" I remember in the beginning feeling so overwhelmed and not even understanding or knowing where to start. I would just kind of freeze and I'd have to write my uplines and say, "Help me pick out a color." So this information, this is a system that I've created that will help you know where to start and where to go in helping your customers pick colors and understanding those skin tones and what's going to look good on her. So I hope that this information is very valuable for you when helping your customers. Now, the first thing that I want to kind of open up with is, have you guys ever been into like a beauty store or a grocery store and been in the cosmetics section and seen a picture of Beyonce or Taylor Swift and they're wearing this beautiful lipstick and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I have to buy that." So you take it home and you put it on and it looks awful on you. Has that ever happened to you? Because it happens to me all the time. It's super frustrating. Then before I got into lip sense and I was just a regular lipstick kind of girl, I had a full entire bag of lipsticks, like 30 or more, and there were like 2 or 3 that I always gravitated towards because I felt most comfortable in them and I felt like they were the most flattering. That is very common with women. And the reason that is happening is because of skin tone. So I need you guys to understand how much skin tone comes into play when choosing our cosmetics and what we're gonna put on our face. It can either make or break your look. So for you to understand this information and share it with your customers, they're going to have a lot of faith in you, they're gonna trust you, and they're gonna appreciate you for giving them this information and helping them choose the perfect color. So I wanna just arm you guys with this information to make you that much stronger in your sales game. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the skin tone. The tone of your skin is the underlying color that you're seeing in your skin. The number one thing I need you to understand, your skin tone will never change. You will never switch from a warm skin tone to a cool skin tone. That never changes. What can change is the level of your skin. The level of your skin is the lightness or darkness of your skin. So whether you're fair or dark complected, that can change. That can change depending on the season, whether you're fair from the winter or tan because of summer. Maybe you got sunburned, maybe you have rosacea. Whatever that is, that level can change. So I want you guys to understand that first. But understanding these two things and the value in this information will really help you moving forward with your customers. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is skin tones. And I have a graph that I really love to use. And I know you guys aren't going to be able to see this very well. But if you go to my Sadie's Ladies team group and go to the info button and scroll down to files, you can go into my files and click on skin tones and color recommendations. And in there, you will find this whole entire presentation, which will include the graph that I'm using right now. So if you guys want to be able to refer back and see what I'm saying later, you can go on your computer and print that off for yourself. The first tone that I'm going to talk about are our warm toned ladies. I'm going to show a picture of these ladies so you guys can get an idea as we're talking about what they look like. So you can see they're very rich in skin tone and eye color. So the first place that we're going to look when we're determining our skin tone or our customer skin tone is in their inner wrist right here. The skin right here is very thin, so you're able to see the vein color a lot easier. That's why we look here. Now what we're looking for a warm skin or a warm toned skin would be green veins. If you're looking here and you see a greenish cast here, they're warm skin toned. Now the second place we're looking is their palms. If they have peach palms like the fruit and the green veins, they are a warm skin tone. Now, another thing that you can think about is when that person or yourself are wearing jewelry, do you look better in gold jewelry or silver jewelry? If you look better in like gold tones, like I feel like I do, you're probably more of a warm skin tone. The other thing you can think about are what are the colors that you look best while wearing? Do you look better in like earthy tones like oranges, yellows, browns, different things such as like olive greens, like these kind of colors? Does that look more flattering on you? You're probably a warm skin tone. If you have eyes that are more green or hazel or amber or warm brown and they have like gold flecks, anything that looks really, really rich, that's an indicator of a warm skin tone as well. These people typically look better in more off-white or cream as well, so you can look at that. Now for these girls that are warm skin toned, they're going to look better in corals, warm-based reds, burgundies, and browns. Those are the colors that are going to look more flattering on these women. Now the next skin tone is going to be cool skin tones. These are the girls that have blue veins, so if you're looking here, they're blue, and pink palms. That's an indicator of cool skin tones. If they look better in silver jewelry, if they look better while wearing more jewel tone colors like your blues, purples, emerald greens, those kind of colors. Also, if they have like those really, really icy blue or gray eyes or those seafoam green, and you can even see it when you look at these pictures. I mean, those girls have those icy blue eyes, and that's showing that they have a very cool skin tone. Also, if they look really, really pretty in like that stark white color, like that really, really white, they are cool skin toned. These women are gonna look really beautiful in pinks, purples, blue-based reds, and mauves. Those are gonna look beautiful on these women. The next skin tone is neutral. Now, if you're looking at your palms and you're looking at your veins and they're kind of mixed and you can't really tell what your eye tone is, you're probably neutral. If you have a little bit of mix of everything and you can't tell, you have a skin tone that will look flattering in anything. You are a very, very lucky girl. So be very grateful if you're one of these girls. So if you have a customer that's having a hard time deciding, it's probably because she's neutral. Now we're gonna go into the levels of the skin. So like I said, the levels of the skin are the lightness or the darkness of the skin, and those can change depending on different factors that your customer is facing. Now, the first category would be like fair or light-skinned women. These girls are usually very pale. Their skin can be somewhat translucent. So like for me, what that means is like my chest hair is so translucent that you can see all my veins. So I'm very, very fair complected. They typically burn easily. They have freckles. So you can kind of get an idea of a fair-skinned woman. These girls typically look very, very beautiful universally in nudes and light pinks. It helps to kind of brighten up their fair complexion. Now, there are nudes and light pinks for warm and cool skin tones. So for example, if I'm gonna suggest a nude to a warm skin toned woman, I might suggest First Love. That's a nude color that falls more in the warm category. Or if I have a cool, fair complected woman and she wants a nude, I might suggest the actual nude color. It's more cool. So there's different categories. Same thing with light pink. If my warm skin toned girl that was fair wanted a light pink, I'd probably go more Aussie Rose. And if she was cool, I'd go more pink champagne. So there's options for all of the skin tones here. The next skin tone would be medium skin tone. These are the girls that are just nice and tan. They're typically more olive complected. These girls tan easily. They don't generally burn. These girls look really, really great in browns, reds, and fuchsias. And the girls that are more on the warm side look so, so beautiful in like coppers and bronzes. And the cool tone girls look really, really beautiful in like pinks and cranberries like this. And then you have your dark-skinned women. These girls have the darker melanin in their skin. They do not burn. They're very dark complected to the eye. These girls look really, really beautiful also in those nudes and lighter colors. They'll fight you on that, but I have so many dark complected girls that say that's not gonna look pretty on me. But there have been studies done on women with this skin level, and they universally look beautiful in these nudes and light pinks. So that's something to suggest to them. But these girls also look very, very beautiful in deep, sultry colors. So for your warm girls, again, like your bronzes and coppers, like if you think of Oprah, she's always got that kind of bronzy, coppery look. She's using lip scents. She's using bronze shimmer, just so you guys know. Then your cool, dark complected girls are doing rubies, like B Ruby, or wines, like Napa. So kind of keep that in mind as well. Now, once we've determined their skin tone, their skin level, there's a couple of the other things that we can ask our customers to help us determine the perfect color for them. I've broken it up into 5 easy steps. So when someone writes me and says, I'm so interested in lip sense, I need your help to pick a color, these are the 5 questions that I'm asking to help pick the perfect color for them. So starting out, I'm asking them about their lip shape. I'm asking them, what do they love about their lips, or what do they not like about the lip shape? Do they love that their lips are more full, or do they want, or are they kind of self-conscious about them and want them to look smaller? Or do they have really small lips and want them to look more full? Understanding them helps me pick a color for them. If someone wants their lips to appear smaller, you're gonna suggest more dark matte colors that will help recede the eye and make them look smaller. If they want them to look more plump and big, you're gonna use bright shimmery colors. That's gonna draw the eye out and make the lips look more full. So that's already kind of narrowing down your options there. The next thing, number 2, we're looking at their skin tone. So we're determining if they're warm or cool toned. And now if you guys don't already know this, our colors are already separated into warm color, or these are the cool colors, and warm colors. So if we can find out our customer's skin tones, this already knocks out half the colors. If she's a warm skin tone, I'm only looking right here. So it already kind of knocks out a lot of options there. The third thing I'm looking for is, do they look more, and also when you're looking for skin tone, you're asking about their skin level. Now, number 3, do they look like a more natural everyday look or a more bold going out look? Now, I'm having a conversation with them and I'm telling them that every girl really does need both. They need a everyday look as well as a bold look for dates and stuff. But I'm asking them which one they would like to start out with, whatever one they're more comfortable in. For me, I really like bold colors, so I would want to start with a bold color. But some girls want to start more natural, everyday look, so ask them that as well. Number 4, I'm asking them, do they like more flat looks with no sparkles like what I'm wearing, kind of that matted, no shimmery look? Or do they like the sparkly, shimmery colors or frosty? Now, people always ask me about the frosty. The frost colors are an overall sheen. It kind of looks icy, like cold on your lips. This was really popular like in the 90s, and so the women that are a little bit older really love this look. It's not quite as popular with the younger generations, so make sure they understand what the frost looks like before you suggest that. Make sure it's something they really will like. Maybe send them pictures for examples. So figure out what look they like. And then number 5, figure out the color tonality that they like the most. Do they like reds, pinks, purples, browns? Being able to figure that out also helps narrow it down. So if you think about it, if she likes, if she wants her lips to be, to look bigger, we are gonna obviously do a light, bright color that's shimmery. Then we're gonna look and see that, okay, maybe our customer has a warm skin tone and she likes a more natural everyday look. She really likes sparkly colors and she likes like lighter pinks. In my head, I've already got it narrowed down to a couple of choices. I'm probably gonna suggest Kiss Me Katie, Bombshell. I may suggest Aussie Rose, like these different kind of things. Now, a big tip for you. When you've narrowed it down to like 3 to 5 colors, I would go onto Google and type that color in. So Kiss Me Katie lip sense, and it's gonna pull up the lip swatch. I'm getting a swatch for all the colors that I'm recommending for her, and I'm gonna send her a message with a picture of all of those swatches. I am showing her, I would say, okay, I have narrowed it down to 3 to 5 colors for you, and I'm gonna send you what I think would look perfect for you based on the things you've told me. Send her all 3 or 5 of those pictures, however many you've decided on, and allow her to choose from those pictures. The reason I do that is if they pick the color themselves, they are responsible for their choice. So if they don't end up liking it, it's not your fault. They picked the color. But if you pick the color that she actually ends up with and she ends up hating it, she will blame you essentially. So I like to give, I like to put the control in her hands. So I'm letting her pick her color. Now just to kind of wrap it up, I would just highly suggest for you guys to get really comfortable learning how to determine skin tones. Get with a group of friends and family members and see if you can spot warm, cool, warm, cool. Get really good at that. Also get really comfortable with the boards and figure out what colors are more warm, what colors are cool. Find the little color charts where if you're in my team page and you go to the photos albums, there is a social media picture album, and there is a picture in there that categorizes the colors in matte, sparkly, and frost. So that will help you guys as well. Get to know that. And all of this information, I promise you, if you understand it and you really learn it, will help you so much in the future with your guests. And I hope you guys all just become skin tone gurus and become super good at this, and your customers will love you forever. They'll have so much faith in you. They will think you're a genius, and they will always love you forever for helping them pick their perfect color. So I hope this was helpful. Have a good day, guys. See you all soon.